It's do or die.
This is Alex Garth. Don't miss Superman and Lois this Tuesday at 8, 7 Central, only on the CW.
Now at 10, new details about what happened in the parking lot of SoFi Stadium the night a 49ers fan was knocked to the ground. What family members of the suspect say they witnessed that night.
Plus, witnesses crying foul at a UCLA basketball game when a player appears to spit at Arizona fans after the Bruins lose to the Wildcats.
And going inside the ICU for a close-up look at the COVID crisis here in Southern California, what doctors say they need to save lives but just don't have. Now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. The family of a man arrested in the assault of a 49ers fan at SoFi Stadium is speaking out, revealing new details to KTLA about what happened that night.
The suspect's cousin says he was there when the altercation happened. Everyone was enjoying the game when things changed in an instant. Rick Chambers live in Inglewood at SoFi with new details. Rick.
Yeah, Micah, police say they used a license plate to track down Brian Cifuentes last night, who then promptly voluntarily gave them a statement late last night and then was arrested. He did post a $30,000 bail about 1 o'clock this morning, though, and went home. But as you mentioned, his family is talking to us tonight and telling us that they were here last Sunday at SoFi just having fun in the parking lot, and it was Mr. Luna who came staggering over to them.
It looked like a tailgate party to me.
Inglewood's mayor describing what surveillance video shows in a SoFi parking lot when Daniel Luna was injured last Sunday during a scuffle at the Rams 49ers game. 33-year-old Brian Cifuentes has been charged with assaulting Luna.
I was there in the tailgating with my family.
This man, the suspect's cousin, says they were in fact tailgating that day. They couldn't afford to get into the game, so they got a parking pass and brought a TV and some lounge chairs. And it wasn't long before Luna, a 40-year-old restaurateur and 49ers fan from Oakland, approached them.
Unfortunately, he was very intoxicated, and he was like forcing himself on people. Like he couldn't stand by himself. I tried to make him leave, like I grabbed him and we were like walking together away. But Mr. Luna didn't want to go.
Chris claims the Cifuentes group, a mixture of 49er and Rams fans, asked other people nearby if they knew Luna and could take him away. They didn't. And when the Niners scored early, Chris says Luna became aggressive toward his cousin.
He struck him from the back, and my cousin didn't know what was happening because it came from behind him. So he got up and he defended himself. You get attacked from your back, you're going to defend yourself, especially when you're with your wife. You have to defend her as well.
That defense came in the shape of a pushback and a punch to Luna's face, which caused him to fall back and hit his head on the pavement.
There were other fans in that group, and at least one person in the short clip that I saw, which is only a minute and a half, bent down, tried to turn him on his side.
Chris claims he is that man in the video.
He had an injury on the side of his head, so I put him sideways. And then I waited. When security got there, I told him to call the ambulance. We're very sorry everything that happened, and we're praying for him day and night, and we hope that he fully recovers. No one ever wants anything like this to happen, especially when we're all there to have a good time, and we're there with our family.
And because of the coma, detectives now are still waiting to interview Mr. Luna, get his side of this story. No doubt also awaiting lab and blood results to see if Mr. Luna was in some way impaired. At SoFi, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, let me throw it back to you in the studio.
Rick, thank you. A UCLA men's basketball player is accused of spitting at Arizona fans after losing to the Wildcats. Police say Mac Etienne was allowed to go to the locker room and was then cited and released.
He was never taken into police custody or booked into jail, but is facing misdemeanor assault charges tonight. KTLA's Pedro Rivera joins us live now from Westwood. Pedro.
It was an intense game on the court between two top 10 teams, but it's what happened off the court that certainly shocked fans. UCLA redshirt freshman Mac Etienne allegedly spitting on a fan as a team was coming off of the court. Now, I spoke to someone who was at the game and said while she does not condone what Etienne did, there was certainly antagonism